Hello ladies, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. I will be showing you how I created my wig using a frontal. So right here I have mixed this fabric color plus hot water and a little bit of salt, and I am stirring it around really good so that everything will dissolve and mix well. I want to dye the frontal lace my skin complexion so it can look natural as much as possible. So now I'm going to put the whole thing in there, and I'm going to make sure that it is fully being saturated because I want the whole lace frontal to be my skin complexion. So now I am putting majority of the hair inside of the bucket. I'm really not concerned about the hair being colored because later on I will be dyeing that. So right now my main focus is getting it the same color. So I'm letting it soak for a good 15 minutes to make sure that the color changes, the dye changes the lace, excuse me. And so here it is. I am satisfied with the results. So let's get started on the hair. I double tie it so that way the thread will not come loose. And I'm going to get another clip just to pin up this hair so that way I'll be able to see. And I will be going under first so I can definitely hide the knot that's in here. And so okay, so now that I secured, I can go ahead and move that pin out the way. I need a revolver. This thing does revolve, but go ahead and do that instead. You guys excuse me. We're going to tie the knot. Oh, no, she didn't just lean over to the side. Let's tighten her up a little bit more. And let's get started on this hair. And I'm going to tie it again just to make sure that we secure our frontal. Now, excuse my hands of this. I did wash the frontal out, and I did not put any lotion on, so y'all don't be Don't be judging my freaking hands now. Don't judge. And as you can see, I'm knitting the thread close together just to make sure that it's secure. And I like going into the hair, into the frontal, because it's more easier to tame the lace when I am putting the needle through it. So and then I crisscross. When I get to the middle, I actually put the needle in the middle of the thread so it can kind of create a little knot. And that's how I like to secure it in the middle instead of tying a knot. And I just do that a couple of times. Then I'll do our little method again, pulling that in the middle of the thread. I'm going to move this. Once again, grabbing the thread, making sure that the needle lands in the middle. And I'm just pulling it through. And that's how I secure it. Okay. And that should be enough for the middle right there. And I'm going ahead and proceed on okay, so that is all done. So now I'm going to take this. This is a 14-inch Cambodian body wave. I had already washed it. I always wash my hair before I even try to create a wig or maybe put it in my hair. But before I continue on, I am going to put some fray check onto the wefts so that I would have minimum shedding. And after that, I will be putting one right here before I go to the bottom of the cap and start going kind of like straight across. And as I come up, I will start creating a U pattern. Okay, so I have finished that. And as you can see, it is really knitted together. And just turn her around so you can see her up front. Okay. And I did that, I actually sewed it right on top so that way it can blend right in and you cannot see the rest of the closure, or you won't be able to see the track once you, let me show you. So if you want to put it in a ponytail, see that? You want to see the track, and it's only just a little bit to hide that track. And that's why I put it right on top of the track, right on top of the closure. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and finish sewing in the rest of the hair, and after all that is done, I will be customizing my front to fit my shape of my head. And I'm just going to go ahead and first just comb this out and put this in a ponytail just to get it out my way, because I do not like picking up hair. Body wave, I had already washed it. I always wash my hair before I even try to create a wig or maybe put it in my hair. But before I continue on, I am going to put some fray check onto the wefts so that I would have minimum shedding. And after that, I will be putting one right here before I go to the bottom of the cap and start going kind of like straight across. And as I come up, I will start creating a U pattern. Okay, so I have finished that, and as you can see, it is really knitted together. Okay, so I've already started. I'm about to show you the fold over method that I normally do when I don't want to cut the hair. So I'm going to secure this part that is being folded over to start a new track, and I'm going to go over that maybe about 3 or 4 times, and as I'm going through it, I'm pulling it just to make sure that it lays flat. I'm going to go over that one more time in the same area. Okay. Pull that really tight, and then I'm going to put a knot right there just to secure it. Then I will continue to proceed, oh gosh, on with the hair. Let me go ahead and secure this. I think that should hold it. And now I'm going to go over I'm doing the under method so it'll be more easier for me. And I'm going to make sure that I get close to this track as much as possible, because I want my hair to be full. I really don't like my hair to be bulky. So I normally doing like a bundle and a half, but I'm going to go ahead and do 2 bundles this time, because I really don't like my hair to be a heck of a full. I have a small head, so having a whole bunch of hair it just doesn't feel right. So I'm going to squeeze 2 bundles in here. So anyways, let's go ahead and finish doing this. Okay, because that did not want to hold for me. And then I want to make sure and as I'm doing that, I am pulling the hair. Just so I can make sure that I am not doing this lopsided. I want to make sure that it's all in one line. The way I'm moving and swapping down, I have like long freaking nails on. I don't understand why I am moving slow like this, when normally it takes me 2 hours to do a wig. And I'm like literally moving slow. I am running out of thread, so what I'm about to do is maybe do like 2 more loops, 2 more loops, and then I'm going to go ahead and knot this up and go ahead and use my other thread. I always thread like 4 or 5 needles. It helps me move faster. So I think that's going to be it right there for now. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Okay. Twice, then I'm going to go ahead and create my knot. I'm going to pull that through. Get my scissors and cut. So I'm going on with my next thread, which I'm already just a couple more, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the full fold over method. And I want to make sure all of the hair out the way, because when I usually try to make a Not with the thread. If I have hair in the way, then it's not gonna actually knot up close to the weft like I would like it. So I have to be careful with that. And I'm gonna go right through here just to secure this. Okay, move the hair out the way, take a knot, and then do the fold over method. I guess I want to take my time, I guess. I don't know why I'm moving slow, because I normally be like Speedy Gonzalez, especially when I'm standing up, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm just gonna roll with it. Oh geez, I'm about to tear some stuff up. Let me move over here. I'm really not going to move fast. I guess I'm tired and I just want to get this done over with. So it's like in my mind I want to move fast, but literally my body is like going slow. So we're gonna go with the pace of what my body is doing, and I'm just securing it. So I'm going to cut one of these tracks off so I can proceed with just one. So since this is the shortest one, I think I'm going to cut that one off and make sure I'm really close to the thread, because we don't want to leave no hair sticking out. And now I'm just going to go one by one and just continue to sew this in one by one, because I think that's just thick enough for that middle. So now we're just going to do this one by one like I said before. Right now I am securing this. I'm going to take another one of these clips just to use to hold the other end, because I don't have any T-pins, so I am going to use what I have and make the best of it, just to hold it in place. Sometimes the thread get uneven. All you gotta do is just pull that together, straighten it out, get it back even again. All right, we are done. And this is like too full for me, but I am going to work with it. I have squeezed 2 bundles in here, which I know I could have did more. But I don't like a full head like that. So, like I said before, I have a small head. So, 2 bundles will be enough for me. We're just going to take these pins out. You're going to see how this finished product looks. And then we're going to proceed to the next step. Whoa. All right, Jessica, honey, you living it. Yes. Jessica is live and in charge. I just gave my doll a name. So oh Lord, I can't even talk. I'm gonna wet this hair. So before I customize the front of my unit, I've been curling the hair. Want to style it a little bit, give me an idea how I want to wear it. I have been using this heat protection spray. And so I'm going to spray that and continue to do the front. I'm just putting some heat onto the lace closure so it can actually lay flat when I apply it on my head. get that together so you guys can see that. I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay my part down. Okay, put a little bit of hairspray on here as well. Especially at the end so it can kind of hold the curls. Alrighty now. And the same thing on this side. I'm going to place the curlers a little bit on the lace, just so we can lay the hair down. I'm just styling it just to give myself an idea of how I want the my front to be thin. So that's why I'm styling it first. I know you guys may think that it's backwards, but it works for me. So to each its own. So this works better for me by doing it like this. And I'm really not going, I normally will curl this and then pin it up, but right now, due to the fact that I am getting ready to pluck some of it, I'm not going to do so. I'm trying to see, do I want... Yeah, that should be enough. Okay. So I'm going to curl this one as well. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my comb and just see exactly where I want to thin in my part side, mainly right here. I'm not going to mess with the front too much, so I'm just going to go ahead and take some of that out, and I'm going to just pluck right in here, going through like lines, not so much as taking some of the front off, but mainly so I have my tweezers, and I'm just going to go through each line and just pluck. Just take some right here. And I'm just going to pluck right up in here, just to thin it out a little bit. Not too much. See, that's not a lot. It's already been pre-plugged, but I just want to customize it a little bit more for myself. And it's really not a lot, but it's enough. And then I'm going to just take, I'm not going to go right here because it's too close, so I'm just going to take a little bit right here off, just to thin it, make it look more realistic. And I'm just going into the middle and thinning it out. Look at that. Much better. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here and do the same thing, just thinning it out. So that looks so much better to me now. It's not as thick. And I am satisfied with that. That looks more realistic to me, so I'm going to go ahead and go on the other side and do the same as well. Okay, so same thing on this side here. It looks so much better. I'm just taking my time with it because I don't want to over pluck it. I have made that mistake before, so I do not want to repeat the same thing and expect different results. So I am just taking my time, really just plucking it little by little, combing it out, pulling it back. I think I'm going to pluck that some more because it's really not thinning like I want it to be. All right, we're getting there slowly but surely. Oh yes, I'm liking it now. I'm not pulling plugs. I'm trying to do, I got these little precise tweezers so that way I will not be really pulling out a lot of hair, maybe 3 to 4 strings each pull. That was my goal, so we will not over pluck the hair. And I'm going to move from that side, from the top and work my way down here. And this is how it's going to be looking when I have it going back. So we're going to do a little more plucking. But I am liking the results of this. Okay, that should be enough. So this is the finished look. And I am pretty satisfied with how it's looking. I cannot wait to install it on my head. Install it. Listen to the words. And this is how it looks. Say hi, Jessica. No, I'm just playing. Okay, well, you guys, that is it. I will be having another YouTube video up on how I install my hair. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for watching and liking and subscribing my video. Don't forget to spread the love in God.